Hello and welcome to my video on soldering top tips. Anyone who's done any leaded glass work will know that when you solder, sometimes you have gaps between your lead. This is a big one. That's a more normal size gap. And other times you just melt the lead. So we're going to do a little masterclass on what to do when that happens. I've already rubbed tallow into these and I'm going to start by deliberately melting this lead as I solder. Oh no, look how thin it's got. So where the heart of the lead is, it's okay, it's still there. But you can see here, it's a corner, it's just a hole. And sometimes they're even worse than that. If you make it even worse, there, horrible, horrible, horrible. So the thing to do when this happens is to wait until your solder's gone cold. Don't revisit it while your solder's still hot. So that can seem like an age, but anyway, be disciplined. There. And there. Now that, as you can see, has rebuilt the edges. The solder has dripped somewhat here, but that's because there's no glass there. If there was glass there, that wouldn't have happened. So you just revisit it and use the solder to make a little bridge. Now, let's just solder this. There's a gap. And I hope you'll see. See, that's fine. Still a little gap there. Totally covered it up. Now let's try it on this horrendously large gap. Who on earth would lead like that? Never me. So, it's harder to do because as you can see, it's taken in the middle, but there's still a gap at either edge. So as we did with the holes, let it go cold before you revisit it, because otherwise what will happen is you'll just melt this and maybe it will just make the whole thing worse. So that's covered up that hole and that's covered up that hole. So I hope that's been helpful. I think what I'll do actually, just for your benefit, is I'll do another oh no I melted the lead moment. So let's just melt the lead. Oh no, I melted the lead. Right. Like I said before, this is going to be a bit tricky actually. I might just put a piece of glass inside it because I know it's going to fall through. So, let's see if we can repair that beauty. I think I may have bitten off more than I can chew, but we're going to do it bit by bit. So I've just taken off the bottom slope there. Let it go cold. And we're going to bring the soldering iron in the other direction. So you can see I'm building it up on top of itself, and you will end up with a lot of solder in one place. But so long as it's not a prize-winning panel, it won't really matter. Okay, so I've got even too much now because it's gone over the edge. But that's okay because I'm going to bring it back. Well, I would if this wasn't in the way. Let's move that. Okay. You have to be a little careful not to put your soldering iron on your glass. But there you go. So I hope you see that it really is possible with a bit of a movement of the soldering iron to just direct the flow of solder rather than letting it puddle underneath where your soldering iron is. You can just, it's a very subtle movement and you will pick it up because with trial and error you do pick these things up. You can repair almost anything. So I hope that's been useful. Thank you for watching. Any comments, let me know. Any questions, let me know. Please like and subscribe. Check out the other absolute beginner videos in case there's something useful to you. I've also got top tips, lots lots of videos actually, so yes, I hope you find them useful. Thank you for watching.